Hi everyone, just come back. Gonna do a little experiment. I want to seal both my round and square African lady. So I'm going to seal them both, but I'm going to do slightly different on each one. I'm going to do a watered down Mod Podge luster on the round, and I'm going to do on the square, I'm going to do just straight out the tub, because it's a water-based sealer, glue and finish. So, and it's supposed to be a gloss luster finish. So I thought, well, we'll put water down on here, see if it's okay. And because some use the watered down Mod Podge, and I've always just got it out straight out the glue container straight on here. So I thought, well, you have more issues with the square. Usually they're popping or whatever. They have stayed flat, to be fair. Is that one there? No, it's just a dark. Trying to feel if I can feel any. So I thought, well, I might put the thicker one on that one, and that should seal that completely. But I thought, oh well, let's just film it. Let's just, you know, let's just film, and you can have a look and see. So I'm going to do the straight out the doodah, straight out the luster thing. I'm going to just get a bit of tape and pull it off. And just pull that down. I just have to bend that over to get it in the little file. Can you see that all right? Yeah, you're pretty much in view. So all I do, sorry, it's pokey. I've just got a simple brush. Dip it in, start at the top, and I'm just going to give it a liberal. And I just go back and forth like that, so it gets down in all the grooves. So you know the glue seeped straight through to the bottom. Now this should dry crystal clear. It has on the other one, so finger crossed. I think it was a horse one that I did over this one, wasn't it? The little horsey one. So it's the first one I've done on this size. And I thought, we'll just see. As I say, it's got two choices, work or not. Work. So, and I'm not exactly the cleanest and neatest of workers. I just plonk it on. You can sort of see when it goes down in your grooves, or if it hasn't. Back and forth, up and down. If I can time lapse this, I will, but I'm not promising because I don't really know how to do that. Do you have to put it on time lapse now, or do you put it on time lapse after? I should have looked at that first, shouldn't I, really? Oops, I'm getting glue up my mouth. Hang on, let me have a look. If I touch that, does it make any difference? No. I thought it might have had a button that said, press me here, and I'll go super fast. Yeah, so I needed to get this done because I promised my friend one of these. And Christmas is coming up, so I'll get Grant to source out their timber, because I want their 100-old-year floorboards again. So I'll have to see what they've got left in his place and how much it's going to cost me. But I only want a thin frame. A lot of the frames we've done have been like wide frames. But I don't want a wide frame on this one. I want a thinner frame. It's a little bit bigger than the border, but not too big for these ones. So I want him to do mine and the one I'm going to give my friend. You see it excess floating on the top, just scrape it down. But there again, if I can't put it on time lapse, if you're bored watching and listening to me prattling on, there is a fast forward button down below your screen that you can fast forward it. yourselves if you want to, so you don't have to listen to me. I think there's a lump of skin in there somewhere. Looks like skin. It's not an awful smell, this stuff, but you can smell that it's glue. So maybe not do it in a tiny room. Should have a ventilated room when you're working with stuff like this, they say. I can't remember how long it takes to dry. That'd be an interesting thing, wouldn't it? See how long this takes to dry. So I'll have to film this in 2 segments. One with me doing this bit, and then I'll stop it, and then I'll film when it's dry. I'll come back on. Piece of cat hair there that's stuck. There you go. Oh, sorry. What was I saying? I can't remember. Yeah, I'll put the film back on then when it's dry, and then we can compare the two and see if they do look any different. I suppose if it's watered down, it will save on the amount of glue you use, and it'll probably dry faster, I would think. Trouble with me though, I am a bit on the lazy side. I like to just dip the brush in and away to go. The thought of making it up tends to make me not do something. Do you know what I mean? If it's there already and I've just got to get on with it, it's not so bad. But if I've got to make it up as well, I know. I suppose I could find a container and make a load of it up in one go, and then it's on hand then for whenever I need it. But that'd be too simple, wouldn't it? Be too simple. So how's everybody's day going? It's Monday morning here in Wales. Oh no, sorry, I tell a lie. It's Monday dinner time now. It's 1:45. It's absolutely poured down all night, and I mean torrential rain. About half an hour again, it absolutely tipped down again. So it has stopped now. I have asked the girls if they'll walk home today. I've got some things I need to do. So, but if it's raining, I expect a phone call to say, "Mum, pick us up." I mean, it's only about not even half a mile across the field to our house from school. Probably 1/4 mile. So it isn't far for them to walk. But I suppose if it's pouring down with rain, if they phone, I'll probably go and get them. I usually do. If I'm not in town having an appointment or something, or I got something cooking. Because Josh is not in sixth form today. Monday, sometimes he goes in, usually every other Monday. But he hasn't got anything today. He's got school every other day for sixth form, but not on a Monday. But the ones he has got every other, he chooses to do extra. It's an extra lesson, well, extra 2 lessons for his geography. But it's not guaranteed. So some weeks, yeah, it's supposed to be every fortnight, but because it's extra, it all depends if the teacher's available at the time. But he's gone out with his friend now. He's just passed his driving test, his friend does. So he's got 4 of his friends now that have passed their test. One's gone in the RAF. So that's the one he was at the weekend. He said they had an absolute blast together. Good catch up. And then 3 of the others are in... No, 2 of them are in sixth form with him, and 1 is in college. So he's gone out with Matthew today, who just been passed his test last week. It just seems funny seeing them all driving, do you know what I mean? Don't seem old enough. I know they are. I mean, they drive earlier, don't they, over in America, I think. What time? Somebody let me know. What's the age that they start driving in America? It's 17 here. Is it 16 with you? What's Canada and Australia? Are they 16 or 17? Or maybe 18? Right, I'm going to put that one, take the sellotape off, to one side. Ah, so heavy. Alright, and then I'm going to bring that one in. And I got a little pasta cup and I put some water in the bottom. Sorry, I'm talking with a paintbrush in my gob. And then I'm just going to literally, can you see? Oop. Pour some of that in. And you can see the water's on the top. And give it a good stir. There was a good, good dollop in there, wasn't there? So that's quite, so I'd say that was a big tablespoon of water and probably 2 tablespoons of the Moji Podgy. So we're going to try this one and do exactly the same. Give it a good soak in. And see what happens. I'm not worried there's bits of blinking fluff and things around the edges, because when I frame right up to the diamonds, so I'm not really worried if I've got dirt or anything excess on the edges. I mean, if I was worried I would have put like washi tape or something on there when I first started, but I wasn't, because I knew the way we frame is right up to the edge. I wonder if this is, seems ever so runny after doing the other one. You see the bubbles? Well, it's got 2 choices, as I said before, isn't it? Yeah, so I've got, I'm going to do bubble and squeak for tea, because I've got leftover veg and some beef from yesterday's dinner. So, and I've got some salad stuff, and I'll boil some eggs and do a very fine salad. Oh, sorry, can you still see? I just pulled the camera then. Great. Sorry about that. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Got some salad, yeah. So I'm going to chop it up finely, each bit, and put it all in a big bowl and mix it all up. They seem to like that, as long as it's chopped up fine. They seem to eat more of it than just put it like lettuce in one bowl, cucumber in another, tomato in another, pepper in another. You know, if I separate it, they don't tend to eat it as well. But if I chop it up all finely, they tend to eat more. So I thought I'll have that, bubble and squeak, some beef that's left over, and I'll probably do some chicken dippers or something. If they don't want the beef, they can have the chicken dippers with it. Here, there. Yes, it is. Oh, bugger. Whoop! For Daisy, that's come off. I did put a toothbrush over this, but when you've got animals, well, it's not so much the dog, because the dog doesn't molt. I mean, Lily does not lose a hair, but the cats molt like crazy. So you think you've got it all off, because they float in the air, don't they? You look, and there's another one there. So I just recheck as I'm doing this, and then you can just pull them off then. It's quick and it's easy. I mean, you can get, I've used the spray sealant. The only thing I found with the spray sealant, it was all right on anything that was stuck, okay, if you know, if it was a gluey canvas. But if you had slippy drills, then no. It didn't work on the horse one, because I did a spray sealant, I think, on the horse. I think it was the horse one I sprayed first before I glued it, and it didn't work. They still slipped and slided all over the place. I know that's not correct grammar, but here's another cat hair there. But once I did this method, they did not move at all. Yeah, cat hair. Oh, I was going to put that, stick that down there, didn't I? Can you see if it's there? What more is it that one or that one? Oh, sorry, I'm not doing a very good job. Oh, I just put glue all down my t-shirt now. Do we care? This is only a Primark one, a couple of quid. And this is the one I got bleached on. I loved this t-shirt when I first got it. What's it say? Good things take time. And then I was cleaning the bathroom and some bleach splashed back up at me. So it has got a dollop of where the colouring has gone from the bleach. So a bit of glue won't hurt it either, will it? So what's everybody else up to? You up to much? Do you let me know, do you seal all your paintings? I mean, I just put mine in my folder until I'm ready to frame them. If it was going in glass, I wouldn't bother. But to buy a glass frame over here, you're talking mega bucks. Unless you're lucky enough to find something in a charity shop that you could convert. Hang on. That was hubby just phoned then to say he was okay and was just going for his dinner. Oh, there's another blooming cat here. That's probably the one that was down there and I flicked it back on, have I? Let me rub it in my trousers. I've got my old jogging bottoms on. Alright. Absolutely, you can see how much I've saturated this. I probably didn't need to put as much, but I know now that it's seeped right through. Everything is well coated. There's another ring cat here. Come here, you bugger. So what we're going to do is leave these dry. I'll check it all over now for how it is. Oh look, I just put that one on that was on my finger back on there now. This is life with animals. But I love my animals, so I don't mind. There it goes. Come here, you monkey. Yeah, so see you in a minute. Well, it'll be see you in a few seconds for you. I'll go and get them dry. Hi, well, I'm back with a comparison. To be truthful, I've just gone back onto the video that I did of the comparing when I finished it to see what the actual, because I couldn't remember which was more sparkly than the other one. And this one was, the round one was definitely more sparkly than the right one. But then you turn to another angle, can you see the sparkle on the square one? If you hit it at certain angles, can you see it sparkling now? It really sparkles. So it is all to do with me lighting and which way. Can you see it there? If I tilt the camera, you can see it starting to sparkle. So this was the one that we did the light colouring of the watered down Mod Podge. This one is the one that I just did straight out to the it's still ever so slightly wet just by here. But I couldn't wait anymore to give you the results. It hasn't taken, I don't think, any sparkle away that was already there from it, personally. And it's, as you can see on that one, that's the watered one. But I got to admit, I think Annie's right. If you want to save your glue, watered down has worked just as well as putting it on, and this one, watered down one, has dried. And then just to prove a point, this had a couple of popping drills here in this area here, and so I put the thin coated glue on, and yeah, they've stuck. They've kept them down. So, because that's what I was worried about, that if I put a watered down glue on the popping ones that were popping, would it work? Would it keep them down even though it was watered down? But yeah, it has. And you can feel it's look, you can see it's not floppy, the canvas, anymore, and that's with the watered down one. That's the watered down one. It does bend, but that one's a lot stiffer. So if you wanted a stiffer canvas, then yeah, maybe use the straight out the bottle. But if you want to save on money, water down your Mod Podge luster. I used 1/3 glue, 2/3 third water, 2/3 glue. So yeah, so I'm chuffed. I think it's worked that way. So Grant's taken the measurements, and we're going to do an 1.5 inch wide frame out of the 100-year-old floorboards he's got in work. So he's going to cut them and then get them for me, and then he'll do them at the weekend. I don't think I'm going to frame this one at the moment. I think I'm just going to file him away at the moment, because I've got nowhere to put him if I frame him, but if I just put him away. So yeah, so what an experiment. So yeah, so it really is your choice. I mean, as I say, the round does look more sparkly when you're close up, but if you turn on an angle, depending which angle you're looking at, the square is sparkly as well. But I do think, looking at it and going back and looking at the old video, I think the round one was slightly sparklier anyway with the drills. There's more faceted on the rounds than it was on the square, I think. But yeah, so as soon as it's framed, I'll get my friend round. She can choose which one she wants, and then I will get the other one, and that's going up in my bedroom. I've still not decided which one I like the best, because depending which angle you look at it, how far you're standing close or far away from it, is how I like it. So, don't know. I'll let you know further down the line which one I get. So, I'll put all the details as usual down below. If you like what you see and you haven't subscribed and you might think about it, I'd really appreciate it. The button's down below. Give it the thumbs up if you like what you see. If you want to leave a comment or have a chat, all details are down below in the description bar. And I'll love you and leave you. Thanks for watching once again. Take care and look after each other. Bye for now.